right, what's going on, everybody? So the topic of today is Baby Doge still worth holding in 2025? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And this is a very important topic because a lot of people are like, should I sell? Should I buy more? What should I do? I can't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you what I am going to do and whether I think is good for me to hold inside 2025. What you do is all up to you, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So, right now we are at 8Z1552 with Baby Doge right now. Very good prices in my personal opinion. I think it's at a very, very decent level. Actually, we're almost to the bottom where we were previously, which is good for some people, bad for others. And what I mean by that, it's good for the people that are trying to dollar cost average or buy at a cheaper price. So then once the base bridge happens, and possibly a Coinbase listing, possibly, but once the base bridge happens, this is going to put us into a position to rise upwards. So look, if we just pull back to 8Z1, right? And then we rise up to 8Z2, that is literally a 100% gain. If you get in right here and then you get out right here, you just made 100%. Well, not even right here because that's like 9Z8. But like if it was at this level here, like if we're going to do exact levels, 8Z1 right here and then 8Z2, which is right about here. Those are exact levels. Okay. So just that little move here, that is a 100% gain from there to there. So the question is Baby Doge still worth holding in 2025? It's up to you how you want to answer it. But what I will say, like the people that have been holding since we were all the way up here and now we're down here, if you guys are thinking about selling, you probably shouldn't be in crypto right now because unless you're really bad financially and you need that money for bills, then I completely understand. But if you don't actually need the money for bills and all that and you're really thinking about selling all the way down here after getting in around anywhere in this area, then you really need to rethink your strategy because we're almost at the bottom. We almost bottomed out. Now, I completely feel your pain, everybody. I completely feel your pain. I got in Baby Doge. Well, I was trading all the way up here, and then I opened a trade here, and then I didn't sell fast enough, and it kept going down. And then when it hit the support, I was like, nah, it might go back up. It might go back up. And then it kept going down. And I was like, nah, it might go back up. It might go back down. And then it kept going down. Right? That's pretty much how it happened. And that happens to a lot of people. You're right. It can happen to anyone. But I went into this with a strategy. And my strategy was, well, look, I put a bunch of money in here. Let's just wait for it to go down. And then my target price was 8Z2. I bought more in at 8Z1930. And now my next target price is 8Z1. 8Z1, which is right here. So that takes my dollar cost average from 8Z5050 all the way down to about 8Z2. So when you think about it, right here is where I break even. So I buy more here, I break even here, and then anything up from there is profit. So that's my strategy. That's how I'm dealing with this. And the question is Baby Doge still worth holding in 2025? You really got to ask yourself this. Is it worth losing a lot of your money for selling in at the bottom? Like, is it worth losing your money by selling at the bottom right before it goes up? Is that worth it? And the obvious answer is no. It's not worth. It's not worth coming down here and selling when you had the opportunity here and you bought somewhere around here, right? It's just not worth selling all the way down here. So I think it's still worth holding in 2025 for me personally. For you, that's a whole another question you got to ask yourself. Because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. But right now we have cheap prices. So that's something you got to think about. And then once we go down to 8Z1, that's my target price. I'm buying more down there. Once it hits 8Z1, now you're at an extremely low price if it hits 8Z1, right? And then furthermore, if we really bottom out and get to our previous lows at 8Z8, Baby Doge has not went below 8Z8 in a very, very long time. Like a very long time. Like the last time we got down to 8Z8 was August of last year, which wasn't that long ago, right? August of last year. But then after that, or I mean before that, we haven't gotten that low since all the way back here in December of 2022. And that's because like the amount that of coins that we burned and the amount of coins that are inside of people's wallets, like it's extremely hard for baby doge to go much lower below 8Z1. So the most they can do is 9Z8. We are literally almost at the bottom. If you sell right here, you are literally doing yourself a huge disservice because the only amount that it could possibly go down by is down to 8Z8. And that's not much of a drop from where we are now. And this just gives you an opportunity, if it does go down here, to buy more and think about how much money you can make off of that run up alone. So you got to ask yourself these questions. We're almost bottomed out here on Baby Doge. I know it hurts, but hey, it is what it is. This is the landscape of crypto. This is how crypto is. It's the wild wild west, especially when you're dealing with meme coins. You don't know what's gonna happen. All right. Now, whether or not Baby Doge is worth holding long term, that's a whole nother question for another video. Because me personally, I can't justify holding Baby Doge forever. I have to trade it. I have to, because just looking at these charts, is to no avail. It just look you just look at it and you're like, wow, like it keeps pumping and then dumping every single time. And it's not a pump and dump. It's not a pump and dump. And it's not a scam. I don't believe it's a pump and dump or a scam. I actually like trading this project. I think it's a good project to trade, and it's a meme coin. So this is what meme coins do. They pump, and then once they get to a top, they just start to dump. This happens to almost all meme coins out there. Shiba Inu is going through this right now. As you can see, Shiba Inu is like, let's go over here and look at the max chart. Shiba Inu, it's in the same boat pretty much, but it has a much higher market cap. So I don't know if it's a good example of Shiba Inu. And then you got Dog with Hat. Dog with Hat was the newest one that's kind of doing the same thing. It pumped up really, really high, but now it's back to its lows from last year. So Dog with Hat is kind of going through the same thing, and this happens to a lot of meme coins. But anyways, let's hop off meme coins. Let's talk about the gaming coins. If you guys got into this project when I mentioned it earlier today, which was right around here, you guys are up more than 100%, like 190%, right? If you did, it might be a good time to start taking profits, because yes, you can wait for it and it could keep going up. It definitely could. But right now is not a bad time to take profits for this B3 crypto. Like, it is a good time to take profits. It could definitely pull back from here. So if you guys watched the video and you got in because you seen the video earlier, this is the time for you to consider taking profits. And this is the thing about Base. They just got listed onto Coinbase, and they literally just launched as well. And just because they got listed on the Coinbase and they're built on Base, they're going up off the strength of that. Imagine when Baby Doge gets bridged to Base, that's going to do a lot for Baby Doge. But then after that, if we can also get listed onto Coinbase, that's going to do a whole lot more for Baby Doge as well. So you guys, you want to pay attention to this when the whole Base thing starts coming out. It's going to be very, very, very good for us. Very good. We have 1,885,254 holders. So doing good on the holders. And again, once we get listed on the Base, you're going to start seeing numbers like that. It's not that hard for us. We just got to pull back a little bit more to 8Z1. Honestly, I'm hoping for 9Z8 or something like that, because I will put in the smallest amount of money and make like the largest from it. Like, it's crazy. Like, imagine you take $3,000, and this is how much I'm pretty much going to be putting in if we go down to 9Z9 or 9Z8 or 8Z1. But let's say it gets down 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. All right, let's say it gets all the way down to 9Z. Let's say 9Z8, which is extremely low. That's 3.7 trillion. 3.7 trillion. That's a lot, because if it gets up to that level where I pretty much bought at originally, for this particular trade, not where I've only gotten in at. I've definitely gotten in low and then sold high, but for this particular trade, I did something very stupid. I bought all the way up here, right? That $3,000 will then be worth 18.9K if I just hold it until it gets back up there. That's why I'm like, look, you guys do not sell at the bottom. You do not want to buy at the top and sell at the bottom. It's the worst thing to do. But the difference between 9Z8 and 8Z1 is this. So 9Z8 will give me $18,937 at that point. 8Z1 pretty much gives me 3 trillion coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, wait, I definitely I definitely did that wrong, right? But yeah, see, as you can see, 8Z1 gives you $3,000. Um, yeah, if you get 3 trillion at 8Z1, that's $3,000. All right, multiplied by 8Z5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 50. 15,000. So 18,000 versus 15,000. Wait, I did that. 18,000 versus 15,000. Okay, so that's $3,000 difference right there. $3,000 difference. If it goes down to 8Z1 and I buy $10,000 worth at 8Z1, I'm up 3,000 more, which is actually a really big difference. It is. But yeah, still $15,000 off of 3,000 is good. So I'm not even gonna wait for it to get the 8Z1. If I see eight, I mean, I'm not gonna even wait for it to get the 9Z8 because if I see 8Z1, I'm putting 3,000 in. All right, and we're about to make this money. Let's do it, baby Doge Army. Hey, that's why I'm telling you guys. It's best to trade. I've been trying to tell people in baby Doge for the longest. Like, I know y'all love the project. I love it too, but it comes a time in every single person's life in crypto. You got to know which coins are meant to be traded and which ones are meant to be held. Um, I would say Bitcoin meant to be held, Ethereum meant to be held, Solana at this point, it's definitely proved itself because it did go down a lot. I definitely can say Solana, you can hold it comfortably now because all the meme coins are propping it up. BNB is a good holding coin. I just want to see CZ get involved with it again because they kicked him off Binance for getting arrested. But it is what it is. Dogecoin is a good one to trade. I wouldn't say Dogecoin is one that you just want to keep holding and holding and holding. Dogecoin is good for trading. So a lot of the top coins are good for trading too, and not necessarily for holding. So that's just how I feel about Baby Doge because this chart says it all. It's a good coin to trade. All right, but yeah, the question of is Baby Doge still worth holding in 2025? Yes, to a certain extent. Hold it until you hit your target price, sell it, let it go back down, buy it again. Hold it until it hits another target price, sell it, let it go back down, buy it again. That's kind of how Baby Doge moves. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Just giving you my personal opinion on this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. I think I said it already. But yeah, anyways, leave a comment in the comment section, all that good stuff. Let me know what you want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.